Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Coffee Currency FX. Today we are going to see Euro USD backtesting. I'm planning on backtesting the OBs that has been valid on Euro USD, because Euro USD has been trending in the market because the euros and the US dollar has been on a rally from the last 1 year. From 2025 the market is been appreciated very good as well, as you guys should know about this, as you guys already know. I'm sorry, I think I'm just practicing my English with you guys, because for the time being, I used to take the classes always in the I always used to take the classes in Tamil and everything, but now I thought that I will start teaching classes in English and everything. By the way, my English is nice and everything, but now I don't have the practice and everything. That's why I'm having trouble. Okay, let's get back to the chart and everything. As you guys can see over here, I have marked the highs and lows of the monthly time frame. In monthly time frame, I am seeing the Euro USD market. I'm just marketing the obvious things over here. Here it I mentioned over here, I'm just marking the monthly high, M hyphen H 1 minute, M hyphen low. It represents the swings and everything, as you guys can see over here. From here you guys can see the market have been on a bullish from the last 1 year. From 2025 you guys can see over here, 2002, from the first week of January, the market has been appreciated to a points of very good points, as you guys can see over here. Let me see how many points in total the market have moved. Around 1700 pips have been moved in the last 1 year, and this year have been also opened and everything. And I'm thinking that the market might can break the previous 2 years before. As you guys can see, this is the high of the 2018, and I'm hoping this 2026 the market might close beyond that, or it might be above that. So I'm just hoping for that. Let me draw the highs and lows of the market. This is done actually. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Let us drop us to the next time frame. Extra line I'm taking out. Let me mark the BOS. This BOS I'm marking are all on monthly time frame. That's why I didn't mention any of the change of character or market structure shift or market structure break. Depends on which strategy or which guideline you are following, if it is SMC or if it is IICT. So this is different with people to people and everything. Let's us drop to the weekly time frame. Let's see what is happening in the weekly time frame. As you guys can see over here, I am just marking the weekly time frames highs and lows. As you guys can see, this is the obvious high of the weekly. In the weekly time frame, I'm marking the high. This is the place where the market is right now is trading right now. It is very close to the high, and it is very far from the low over here. As you guys can see over here, from the 2023, actually from 2022 the market is in an uptrend. The euro dollar was appreciated under euro dollar was appreciated comparing to the US dollar. So euro has been appreciated then US dollar, as you guys can see over here. Let me mark the very obvious of BOS and everything, so you guys can see which structure has been break and which structure is still intact and everything. As you can see over here, I'm marking the first BOS over here. This is a BOS that is obvious over here, so that is why I'm marking this. Let me mark the other content over here. This is also a BOS, but the wick is also have came over here, so I'm marking the entire structure as a BOS instead of marking this as a BOS. BOS represents the break of structure, and you guys can see over here, this is a BOS have happened, but it is just a wick replacement. This can be considered as an inducement rather than a BOS, and it's this low. As you guys can see over here, I'm just zooming in over here in the 2025. Here the market have been broken above the high, and this is also as a BOS I'm marking over here. I think it is not working like it used to be on the trading view. I have taken the free version and trial version for me to see if this software is good enough. And this software, if anyone is known, this is called FxReplay, and it is very good for you to backtest and everything. This is the low of the structure. This is the low of the previous structure. This is the low of the current structure, as you guys can see over here. And this is the high of the structure. As you guys can see from here, I have marked my weekly high and weekly lows. Let me write that down. Weekly high, W-H, and here I am writing down my weekly low. And in daily time frame, I'm just dropping down in daily time frame. As you guys can see over here, from here I'm marking my highs and lows. This is the previous structure. This is also has been marked, and this I am indicating as the liquidity of the zone, because if market is able to break this low, that means that the market might come down more than we supposed to, more than we pray for. So this is also the previous structures, highs and lows. This is also is a indicator of daily low and everything. Let me mark the daily low, and this is the daily high. Daily high in the sense of swing I am marking, not in the sense of obvious daily high. Okay, this is the swing. Okay, let me drop down to the 4-hour time frame and let me see if there is anything that I have missed that I didn't mark. As you guys can see over here, there are multiple structures over here in the previous structure that has been already labeled as X, but in 4 hours, as you guys can see over here, this is already a breakout structure, but I have marked as an inducement because in higher time frame it is just an inducement. The market didn't close above it, so that's why I have marked as an inducement. But right now in the 4-hour structure, right now I am trying to mark the basic market structure. As you guys can know, all the market structure are very same. It is not different from piece to piece or different strategy to strategy. It's when the market reverses from a higher high to a low, then follows a lower high, and then follows a lower low. So this is what I call as a change of character. I could have marked the previous structure, but this previous structure was not properly have been given me any lows that I could follow. This is all multiple low structures, so I will take the most obvious structure because I don't want to get it wrong. So this is the change of character, or I would like to call it market structure break, MSB. And you go with the next one. This is the BOS. I'm sorry, आदत तो क्या business boss, BOS, and the market has been sweep this low yesterday, as you guys can see over here. In the 4-hour time frame, as you guys can see over here, the market has already been swept this low. This is a candle that has been closing around BOS. Okay, BOS. Let me perfect this. Okay, perfect. This is the high of the day, and I'm trying to mark the previous high and previous low of the, what do you call it, I'm trying to mark the 4 hours high and 4 hours low. As you guys can see over here, this is the 4-hour high and the recent low has been made. So I could say that the recent low might be broken again and again because it's already have been breaking the structure. This is the 4-hour low, recent low. So this is what I call as 4-hour high, 4-hour high, and this is what 4-hour low looks like. and for the time being, this is the structure that we are seeing over here. Here there is a structure over here. This is a pinpoint of the structure, as you guys can see over here. Let me drop down on another time frame. Let's go for the 1 hour time frame, because as you guys know that I am a day trader. I do trade in the markets, but on day time frames and everything. So I'm just seeing, is there any previous structures I'm seeing. This is the previous day high. This is the previous day high, but I'm marking the swings over here. This is the previous low 1 hour. I'm seeing this 1 hour represents the high of the swing, 1 hour high, and the 4 hour low is also still intact. So let's just say that for the time being, 1 hour high has been marked. In this structure there is a small downtrend is going on. This small structure, as you guys can see over here, this is the market structure break. Market structure break. This is all the entries over in this backtesting will be on OBs, not on FEGs. So that is what I am trying to see. And the OBs entry should be happening on one thing, is it should be happening on the trend change and trend follow vision. As you guys can see over here, I am marking the 1 hour BOS and change of character and everything. 4 hours also, the market has been very BOS, and I'm trying to see if there is any structure that is below this place. I'm going to the day time frame. As you guys can see over here, there is a fair value gap where the price has been taken as a support, and I have gone on a full rally mode and I have taken a high above this. So this represents this fair value gap is a place where the people have already taken a support from you and have gone on a high. Or if you are a supply and demand trader, consider this as the demand for the zone. This demand zone represents that the market has been reversed from here. So let's see if this demand zone still persists, still holds the price, or it will break it and it will go beyond the low and it will go for a reversal. These are the two either things I'm hoping for. I'm hoping this FEG would break or it will stand off the time. So I can say that the market might be on a 1 hour. In 1 hour, the market might not. 4 hour and 1 hour, the market is in a downtrend. But in the daily time frame, the market is in uptrend. So for the time being, I'm having a mixed signal over here. So I'm just gonna wait it out. Let me see if this fair value gap is going to hold or not, because the market has been already swept the previous low. This says that the market, the demand over here is slowly getting out of the power and everything. So the market, the sellers is stepped in more, but does the demand will go less? So does the demand will fade away, or the buyers will start buying from here and still keep this as a demand zone? Let me drop to the 1 hour time frame. As you guys can see over here, from a clear vision I'm seeing over here. From here I'm just marking the 30 minutes time frame. I'm just going and I'm marking the last lows and highs. This low stays the same, as you guys can see over here. This is the 30 minutes high, 30 minutes high, and the low still is the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. All the low is the same, as you guys can see over here. This is the same that is available right now. I want to see a structure that is breaking above this. If this structure breaks with a force of intending to get out of this fair value gap, so I can say that the market has been, the buyers has been stepped out. The market has been filled with buyers then sellers, so the market is going for a buy. Let's see how this is going to turn out. I'm just marked the obvious over here, and this is what I call as a market structure break, which represents the market is on a other trend. So let me play the market, see if there is what is happening in the next. As you guys can see over here, the market is starting down. I'm just increasing the candles fast so we can see what is happening in the market. As you guys can see over here, the sellers has been pushing the price as much as down they can, but still this market structure break is still valid because the market is not pushed above than this zone and the down this zone. So we are confidently can say that the market okay. As you guys can see over here, the market structure break didn't happen and the market have pushed more down. So this represents the market has been moved more than that. The market has been moved more below than that. Let's just say that the market might be moved from this low. Now the 4 hour low, 1 hour low, everything has been broken. The new zones have been made. Let's see if this persists or it will go for a reversal. Okay, the sellers has been pushing the price to the middle point of the fair value gap in the day time frame. Let's see if it still holds or not. Okay, as you guys can see over here, the market has been showing some bullish momentum over here, and I am trying to make this as a now this is the low, as you guys can see over here. Let me correct the low over here. This is not only the 4 hour low, this is the low of the 1 hour and the 30 minutes of swing. Let me include that so you guys wouldn't have any confusions. And this is what I want to see for the OB entry, because this is a trend reversal I'm hoping for. This is 1 hour also and 30 minutes also. This is the swing low. So right now the market structure shift is being shifted from this high to this high, because this market have shown that the sellers have been entered from here. Rather than keeping on the blue high, I'm just keeping the market is in the over here. The market is on a buy. Let me see if the market is going to break this or not. I'm playing the market again. Okay, the sellers is still in place. Let's see if the market is going for a reversal or not. The market is breaking the lows all the time. As you guys can see over here, the market is breaking the lows. I'm just keeping over here and I am marking the market's lows again and again. This is the BOS, but this BOS has been happening on the lower time frame, and this is also a BOS because it has shown the candle and everything. So this is also considered as a BOS. Now the MSB is out of question because the market's intentions is not a reversal but a continuation to the downside. Let us hope the market, let's see what the market is doing. it might be very easy for you guys to look at the charts and think that the back testing is going on the higher time frame. This is like you have to wait for 3-4 days just to get one trade, because if the euro didn't give us a good trade and it didn't line up with what we had in might be in the lower downtrend and lower trends, the market might have been pushing down. As you guys can see over here, there is a OB that I have missed. You guys see here, there is a OB that the market have came and it have respected the highs, and the market has been broken the low of the previous low. So this represents the market is in a full bullish mode, sorry, full bearish mode. I'm just hoping that the market will be going for a reversal, because there is a full fair value gap that is going to be filled, and it is already filled, I assumed. I think the market has been already filled the fair value gap middle point. Let's hope that the market is going for a reversal or not. I want to just check if the market is going for a reversal or not. I'm just marking the place. Let me see what is happening over here, because in middle value the model have been came and the bullish has been taken over, and the highs of this as I already have filled with the body. Let me see what is happening over here. Let me change it to a 15-minute time frame, and I'm seeing what is happening in the market, and this is the place where I just want to see market strict shift happening over here. This may be a oldest chart from the starting. Might I know the projection and everything? Yes, I know the projection, but that is one thing is I just want to check if my OB is working on a market conditions that has been previously used, even though I know the setups and everything, but still I want to reconfirm it by saying that how does the OB is going to react to the lower time frame and everything. As you guys can see over here, this is the Asian session over here. As you can see, 5 a.m. actually. This is the 5:30 a.m. This 5:30 a.m. represents the opening of the Tokyo market in India. Actually, this been recorded in India right now. So as you guys can see over here, the London market has been started right now. The market session is going on right now is 7:55. Okay, still the Asian session is going on over here, but let me correct everything. Let me see if there is anything that I have missed. As you guys can see over here, in 5 minutes time frame, the market has been taken a break over here. This is a very minute market structure shift. This you guys can't trust. MSB market structure break. Let me see if the market is going to respect this fair value gap. As you guys can see over here, there are multiple fair value gaps are available. This is a opening gap which will be not filled, because the market might drop into the zone after and it will refill it. This is a zone I am seeing, and I want market to break this high. If this breaks the high, that might be giving us a hint the market is going for a reversal from here. This is a fair value gap, FVG. This is also an FVG. I think my camera is mirrored, I think so, because my hairstyle is in this side and it is showing on that side, so that is the some problem. Apple. Okay, let's see that market is what market is going to do. Right now I'm gonna play what is happening in the market. Let's see. Okay, as you guys can see over here, the market has been broken this structure and it have given us a BOS. This BOS represents that the market is on a uptrend on the lower time frame. Here the market sees that this opening gap is not filled. I'm waiting for the market to come over here and fill this order block. This order block represents that the market has been gone on a buy from here. So this is what I call OB. Let's see if this OB is working. This whole candle you can take it as a OB as well. This entire body also you could take it as a OB. Let's see what is market is going to do. This is the smaller OB in the time frame. I'm going to the higher time frame to mark the OB over here. As you guys can see over here, this market that I have marked over here, this is the highs and lows of this one candle. So instead of marking these rejections, I might have gone on a trade. I might have gone on a buy from here. If market comes over here, we might take a buy from here. This is a long push in, and I'm keeping my SL over here. This is my SL, and this is the target that I'm aiming for. Let's see what market is going to do in the 15 minutes time frame. I'm just playing the 30 minutes. Okay. Still my order is not been taken out. That is a good sign. Let's see what is the market is going to do. Okay, now I might have entered the position, and the position is already being near my stop loss. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay, the market has been pushing up. The market is pushing down. Okay, my stop loss has been hit. This is the first loss. This strategy didn't work. Okay, this shows us this lowest structure. This 5-minute 15-minute structure is not working properly because I might have made a mistake, and I have to see what mistake did I make. Let me delete these OBs and everything so I can see what is the mistake I have done over here. As you guys can see from here, this is also a market structure break. I believe the market would break. If it broken down, I thought that the market would not break below this, but market has been proved wrong to me. I think I have to change my sessions. I have to see if this market is going to break the daily low. Let me see what is the 4-hour fair value gap, how this day time frame is representing the market. Let's just say that this is the fair value gap and this is the order block for the 4-hour. And this is the high. From day time frame, I have just changed my fair value gap to the 4-hour time frame, and I am marking this structure as the OB for this place where the market has been started on a uptrend from here. As you guys can see over here, this is a BYS. This is a BYS. The very good thing about backtesting is you can test your strategy before you put your money to the market and think that the market will go. I have learned this quotes very recently. It is from a movie, and it is a very best quote that I have ever heard. Hope is not a strategy. So instead of hoping the market would go up, you guys could come over here and test it yourself if the market is going to do what the market is set out to do, which place that the market is focusing on right now. Let's just see which place, because here there is a daily low is available. The market is very close to this daily low, and there is a OB over here. This OB represents the 4-hour OB. 4-hour OB, or otherwise called as slash demand. There are multiple names you could call this zone, and I call this as a 4-hour OB, and some people call as a demand, and some people call this as a support. So you guys have to come over here, see what is happening over here. And one trade I have lost actually, because I believed this market structure shift after filling the fair value gap it will be leaving, but I am wrong. Let's see what is happening in the market. Let's take this 4-hour and 1 hour and 30 minutes low. Let's see what is going to happen in the market. Let me play the market. Okay, 4-hour midpoint, it have came. The market is going down and down. Let's see where is market is going on. Now the market structure shift is being shifted from here to here. I think the market is trying to come to this OB over here so it can fill the market with by taking all the liquidity and can snap from there. Let's just say that. Let us wait what is happening on the market. As you guys can see over here, the market has been losing its touch. The candle representing that the buyers and sellers are on a fight and they are in a indecisions, and the buyers are trying to push the price higher and the bearish are getting involved by pushing the price lower. Let's see what the market is going to do. The sellers have pushed the price below the price, and as you guys can see over here, there is a small support at this place where the price has been held until now. Then now the price has been pushed below than this. Then price is taking a support over here at this zone. Let's see what is the price is going to do. I hope if the sellers are in a good distribution, the price might be fallen down from here to this OB over here. Or if the buyers are in a hurry, there might be a chance that the market might reverse from here. Let's see what is going to happen. The market is on a ranging actually, because as you guys can see over here, the market has been on a range. In this range, as you guys can see, this is the range I am talking about, and I want either of these sides to be broken before the market could do anything. This is how you be not in the market and still see what is happening in the market. If this happens, this becomes the BOS, the other BOS. This is already in a BOS. I think I'm getting a message from one of my student, and he was telling me that he got a 1:2. Congratulations. Okay. Here, as you guys can see over here, there is a market structure shift has been happened, but there is a small problem in that I am not seeing a displacement more above than this. So I'm just gonna wait it out, see what is gonna happen in the market. Let's just say this is the range. This is the range where the market is being trading. Let me change the settings. Let the market trade on its own. I'm just changing the labels to left from right, and in just values, percentage is enough for me. As you guys can see over here, the market has been reached this high. This is the previous daily high. Today the new market has been opened. Let me see where that market is going to happen. There are some notable places where the market has been taken from. As you guys can see over here, there is this candle that I am watching closely. This candle is where price have been started from and have gone on a rage. This is above the 50% level, and there is a level over here. The market have gone higher and higher and higher. Let's see what market is doing right now. Now the 4 hours, 1 hour low, and every low has been mitigated. Every low has been taken out. If I keep the Fibonacci adjusted to the new high, the market might be, I think this is the new Fibonacci over here. Oh yes, now this candle looks near to the 61.8 level where the golden zone used to be available. Let me take out the zones and change the 7.86 is deleted. 2.36 is also deleted, and this what I call as a gold zone, and this one I call as a black zone. Just a middle areas. Chrome colors, no colors, nothing will change the entire game. Let's see what's going to happen in the market. This is a place where there is a lot of orders has been filled. That's why the market have been pushed higher and higher from here. As you guys can see over here, this is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. BOS. Let me turn off the indicator. Let me set this to 30 minutes so we can see what is happening in the market fast. If market is going to fall, I think it might be falling down from this place, because this have broken down the previous high. This have broken down the previous high by an inch, just 1 or 2 pips it might be, but still this also counts as a inducement. Now the big question is this inducement is going to be a cause for breaking above this, or is this a cause where the price will reverse from here and it will go to the 61.8 level, which is a golden zone, and at the same time there is an OB is also there where the price started the price and moved it up and higher. I'm sorry for the background. Let's see what is going to happen. Let me play again. The zone is not respected. The zone has been taken out. So this represents that the market has been not respecting the zones above anything. Let me turn off the Sonar Lab sessions also. I just want to see the chart very clearly, so I don't have any problem with it. Yes, as you guys can see over here, this is something that I have drawn. Okay, this is a new zone that I am seeing over here where I like to move. This inducement that I have mentioned over here is the sole reason where the price have reached is high. That's an indication that you guys have missed and me also missed. So we guys can wait for a time, so the market can reverse or the market might do something that we might be have an idea about. Let's see what are the stages of plays where the next highs and lows are there. As you guys can see over here, there is a fair value gap over here. Sorry, breakout structure is here. BOS. The 30 minutes high is also cancelled. This OB is invalid. And this support zone is also invalid right now because it is full and it is taken a support from there and it is started going. Let's just say that the market is on a good buy, and as you guys can see over here, there is a demand zone over here where the price has been reacted to it on the previous zones, and two zones it have reacted and it have started from on a rally. Let's just say in 30 minutes I just want to see something that I could take a trail out of. Now from here, as you guys can see over here, this is the market structure break where the price has been moved from, and this is a zone or already have been swept. So I am telling you guys, this is a liquidity zone where the price might have come again and it might react again or not. So we have to wait for the price to do its magic. Let's see how the market is going to do from here. The market is on an uptrend, but in 30 minutes the market is showing some slightly bearish momentum. This is the new breakout structure. Okay, let me pause this before I could mark, because the market is moving rapidly. This is the BOS. This is the next BOS. this candle represents the OB, or this is a bullish OB. Oh, now it's getting tough and tough. This is why we guys backtest. Okay, is the market is coming to this OB? If the market is coming to this OB, I'm going to for a buy. I'm going for a one lot buy. $1.15174. I'm not taking a buy order, I'm taking a stop order. Risk 0.1% risk I'm keeping, and take profit I'm keeping as 100 pips. Auto break even. Save and journal. Yeah. I'm using this Grammarly to correct this is my journal, so I want it to be very good. Okay, my notes has been taken. Let's see what is this market is going to do. Let me play it. As you guys can see over here, this is a breakout structure. BOS, and this is the liquidity I'm aiming for. Because at 4 hours time frame, as you guys can see from here, this is where the lows of this structure has been made. This is the low of the structure, and this is the high of the structure. And in this structure, I have marked my OB over here. This is the OB I have marked, and I have taken a trade from here. Let me mark the trade long position. This is my trade. And this is my target. This is a swing position, and I am keeping a lot size I'm reducing to it's a 1:3 trade. 37 pips I'm trading and 100 pips. Lot size I can't set over here, so that's why I'm keeping just the risk percentage I've kept over here. Lot size 10. Now it is perfect. Let me see how this lot is taking. This is a 10 lot I have taken because this is a journal I'm using, so that's why I am taking a 10 lot. Let's see how the trade is going to. In OB, the market have came and the market has been respected the OB's midpoint, and the market is going for a buy, but the sellers are pushing the price. It have came below the OB. Okay, the sellers have manipulated the price. People who would have taken an entry over at the midpoint would have kept the SL below the OB, so that's why the manipulation happened. That's why you should keep your SL at least 30 pips or 25 pips, so you guys could know that the market might not be manipulated by the sellers. If you are in a long position, the market might be manipulated by the sellers or the big institutionals. This is how you should do it. And in here I have used around 10 lot size, but in normal trade this is a 1 lot size adjusted to my stop loss. Let's see what is happening. Okay, the market has been manipulating. Okay, let's see how this trade is going to do. Does this order block is going to work or it's going to fall? Market have been sweeping. This trade might not be the perfect entry, but this trade represents the manipulation that the institutional players are doing. As you guys can see over here, the first manipulation happened over here. Give me a minute, let me pause that. Let me show you the manipulation that have been happened so far. The people who would have taken a buy from here, they would have set their stop loss over at the low. So this is the first manipulation. Then the second manipulation happened over here, where the price might be liquidated. Then the might have taken a buy and the price have came and sweep their low. This is the liquidity sweep. This is represents as a dollar, and now this is the low where the price has been, the buyers might have been entered from here. Let's see if this holds, or it will also be broken by the sellers, and price is not have taken this high so far yet. This is the liquidity where the sellers has been entered and they are manipulating the price. Good, institutional peoples are been manipulating the price, so it taking the retail traders sell all the time. Let's see what is going to happen in the next thing. Does this structure hold or not? Does this OB act as a support or not? Or does this OB act as a demand zone or not? The big question awaits us. The market has swept above the sellers liquidity, as you guys can see over here, and now it have taken this liquidity as a support and it has been going up. This entry might not be a perfect entry, but the trade that is happening is represents the manipulation and the struggle between institutional traders, struggles between retail traders and institutional players. As you can see over here, the market is been still manipulating the price as far as over here. If people have taken this as a support, they also have been liquidated their portion. People might have taken to the break even and their portion is also liquidated. This is also the second manipulation happened, as you can see over here. This is the second manipulation. Now the price is near our target. Let's see what is happening. Does the market is going to liquidate our positions above? Now I am moving my SL to this recent manipulation. I am pausing the market over here. As you guys can see over here, there is a fair value gap that has been here, that has been protecting the price from reaching below, but the price have gone down and the buyers have been pushing the price. Let's see if this fair value gaps acts as a demand zone and a support zone for us to reach our target. As you guys can see over here, the third manipulation, fifth manipulation, I lost the count of manipulation that has been happened. fifth manipulation has happened, but this liquidity zone has been protected by the institutional players, because the institutional players orders has been filled over here. As you guys can see over here, the institutional players have been already have taken order from here. Let's see if the trade has been completed or not. Will this break above this zone? This is a zone where the sellers has been pushing the price. Let's see if the institutional is going to. Yes, the ad is coming. Let me play it again. Yes. I think I am going to exit my plan right now, because my trade has been taken out and this is been saved. As you guys can see over here, when this liquidity is being taken over, I have fulfilled my position. This is my position as the backtesting. As you can see, I have not reached the 0 point level because of my day trading limit, because my trading software has been fulfilled. This backtesting software has been, I have taken on a trial, as I have mentioned before. Let's just say that the trade has been fulfilled, but how many manipulation have happened in one sector? This is happening on a daily basis, so people like retail traders has very low chance of trading in the market. Let me increase one volume more, see if this trading works or not. Or yep, nope. I'm gonna finish my video right over here.